So as you know, in the last video, we covered method overloading in Python OOP. And I know you curious people have been waiting for this video. Because today, we are finally talking about one of the most confusing things in Python OOP, self. Have you ever wondered, why do we write self inside Python classes if we never actually pass it manually? Like seriously. Look at this. Class student, def intro self, print hello, and then we call it like this. S equals student, s dot intro. Wait a second. Where did self come from? Did Python create it magically? Well, kind of yes. And in this video, you'll finally understand what self actually is, why Python needs it, and the hidden magic happening behind the scenes. And trust me, once you understand this concept, Python OOP becomes way easier. So let's begin. First of all, self simply refers to the current object. That's it. Whenever an object calls a method, Python automatically sends that object as the first argument. Now this sounds confusing, so let's make it visual. Suppose we have this class student, def intro self, print hi, and then we create two objects. S1 equals student, S2 equals student. Now watch carefully. If we do s1 dot intro, then inside the method, self equals s1. And if we do s2 dot intro, then self equals s2. So self changes depending on which object is calling the method. This is the big idea. Now let's understand why Python even needs self. Look at this. Class student, def set, name self, name self, name equals name. Suppose S1, name equals Alex, S2, name equals John. Each object stores its own separate data, and self tells Python, hey, modify this object's data. Without self, Python would have absolutely no idea which object's data should be updated. Now let's talk about the most important part. And honestly, this is where most beginners finally get the aha moment. When you write this s.intro, Python secretly converts it into this student.in_pros. Yes, Python automatically passes the object. That object becomes self. So internally, self equals s. And now everything makes sense. This is exactly why self is the first parameter. We don't pass it manually. And Python methods work the way they do. Here's another quick example. Class dog, def bark self, print barking. Now, d equals dog, d bark. Internally becomes dog, bark, d. Again, Python automatically sends the object. Now let's see a very common beginner mistake. Class student, def intro, print hello. This gives an error. Takes 0 positional arguments, but 1 was given, and beginners get super confused here. But now you know why this happens. Because Python automatically sends the object, but the method is not ready to receive it. That's why we write def intro self. Another very common mistake is this. Class student, def set, name self, name. Name equals name. This only changes a local variable. It does not store data inside the object. The correct version is self name equals name, because self name creates an object variable. Now here's something surprising. Self is not actually a keyword in Python. Technically, you could even write this. Class student, def intro me, print hello. And yes, this still works. But by convention, every Python developer uses self. Now before ending the video, I want you to remember one thing. Whenever you see this obj method, mentally convert it into this. class, method, obj. If you understand this transformation, you understand self. And that's the complete story behind self in Python. Now, Python OP should make a lot more sense. In the next video, we're going to learn about the init constructor and how Python creates objects automatically. Okay, so it's a see you from your favorite YouTube channel. I know you're smiling behind that screen, but don't worry. We will meet soon. I'll see you in the next one.